Okay.
You want to get sparks on your lens.
Filming?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're cutting out these grooves here, so if you look at them down low at an angle, you can see how they're back cut now. These are pretty shitty stamped out. They got a big radius across the top edge here, so it's hard to get a good surface to work off of. But if you look at the leading edge, there's now a leading edge on there. So when I cut this gear here to match, it'll dig in. That'll be the next one. So basically, just put the grinder in there, give yourself a decent amount of angle, and then you have to turn this until you get a nice straight surface. Look over here. So you have to rotate that until it's square to your surface. So when you turn it on, it's going to cut the right angle. If you cut it at an angle like that, then it won't match up to the other gear very well. And you make sure you got to cut far enough out this way that you cut completely across that face. If you don't cut out far enough, then you'll have a little corner right here, and then this gear here will dig in and not work correctly. It won't drop into where it's supposed to. So you got to make sure you go over enough. That's the biggest thing. And you're trying to push in the root of the tooth. Way down low, you're cutting sideways at the very bottom, not here at the top. If you try cutting from the top, you'll cut way too much, and each one will be different. They won't line up very well. And you try to get a full grind across the face. Next one. See the angle? So we get it from that view, you can see it pretty decent. There's an angle in there now. So see how I'm going to have to grind this one to match it. It's got to be the next one to grind. I had to push the bushing out so you got room to grind it, obviously. I just hold it right here on the edge. Tooth drops down against the top of the vise and just hold it lightly. And it's the same thing. You just kind of put the same angle that you had on the other one. Try to get in there square. Get an edge on there. So see, I haven't cut in deep enough. So you still got the dark up in here on both of those. So I got to cut deeper to get the back angle in it further. I got to pull back further. So you just kind of sneak up on it a little bit. Try to keep it straight though. You don't do more than two at a time, you get too confused. So you get more of it going away. So this one here is pretty good. You've got a little bit of a radius on top, that's fine. And you can see how my angle is pretty close, cutting across. You want to refrain from keep cutting down through the gear though, top-wise, see. Try not to do that. You got to cut down a little bit, but you try not to cut too far. Okay, we'll get this one just a little bit more. We'll get this one a little more too. That looks a little better. So see, I got just a little bit of a flat right there. So now when you put this on over here, here's the cut ones out. See how they match up? So you got the square one right here, and you got the angled one right there. So that angle will keep them in there pretty good. So when you push against them, they'll pull in there. Now you're not ever going to get all of these the same. So as long as they're close, they'll grab enough of them that'll be all right. And as some of them wear away, they'll catch the other ones will catch up and they'll grab too. So they usually last a couple of years, pretty good with a lot of kicking. before they start giving you issues. Then you just take them apart, regrind them again. They get radiused off, regrind them. So anyway, that's all there is to it. I'll go ahead and grind these up and we'll be back later.